And I thought we'd do something a little different. We could talk a little bit about success for all the young people. The old people, who knows? Maybe you'll become more successful. Maybe you'll give you, we have thousands of people outside trying to get in. Does anybody want to leave? We'll talk about some. Does anybody want to leave? Huh? No, I'm only kidding. But we have a lot of people. We have loudspeakers set up outside because they're hearing. So I really appreciate this incredible turnout. Wisconsin is very important. It's becoming more and more important. We can get there. We have a movement going on. It's an incredible movement. It's a movement like they haven't seen in this country maybe for a long, long time. It's been covered recently on the covers of Time magazine numerous times. It's been covered by everybody. Front page of the New York Times, front page of the Washington Post, front page of everything. And it's an amazing thing to see. If you look, and I was just seeing even this morning, and I've known the statistic for a long time, but workers, people that work very hard, blue-collar workers, for 12 years they haven't had an increase, an effective increase, and it could be a lot longer than that. But, there's a lot of anger out there. There's a lot of anger from people that aren't angry people, but they're upset with the way our country is run. Recently I was interviewed by the New York Times and to an extent to the Washington Post, and they were asking me different foreign policy questions. And one of the things that was brought up was NATO. Now, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been very, very successful. I built a great, great company. I posted numbers that were incredible numbers and all of that stuff. But, I haven't been big into NATO, but we also have instincts and we also have common sense. And I have, studied it over the years and certainly read a lot about it. And I said it's obsolete. And it is. It's obsolete. It's 68 years old. It was done at a different time. It was done at a time when you had the Soviet Union, which was different than Russia. It was bigger than Russia, and Russia's plenty of problem, but the Soviet Union was a bigger problem. And it was done before terrorism as we know it today. And I said it's obsolete. And I said we pay too much. Our country pays too much because a lot of you kids are going to go out looking for jobs. We don't have good jobs anymore. Our economy is all of our good stuff is being taken. It's being taken over by China. The great jobs are being taken over by Mexico. You look at Nabisco. You look at Carrier Air Conditioner. You look at Ford. They're moving into Mexico. And I said, look, with NATO and with so many other things, we pay too much. We're paying for such a big proportion. We have about 28 countries in NATO, and we're paying a far disproportionate share. Well, we owe $19 trillion as a country. We owe $19 trillion. We made a terrible, terrible budget deal, like a disgusting budget deal, a budget deal that gave Obama, gave people coming in from Syria, gave people coming in, illegal immigration, all of the funding they need, and we get nothing out of it. I don't get why we made the deal. But we made it. But we're not going to make deals like that anymore. But what happens is we're not keeping our great jobs. And frankly, from the standpoint of all of the youth that I see before me, when you graduate from this great college, I just met the heads of your college, and they're amazing people, and they love this place. And I could just see by the way they were talking, they have such pride in it.